You're a retard. I'm a retard. We're all retards in one way or another. And I've come up with a protocol to manage it. But let me explain what I actually mean first. When I say retarded, I'm not talking about being slow. Actually, if you're smart and retarded, your intellect makes it worse. You get better at justifying your own nonsense, better at doing things you really shouldn't do. So it's probably better to be retarded and dumb than retarded and smart. What I actually mean by retarded is intellectual arrogance combined with an inability to recognize there are things you most certainly don't see. Notice how many retards have such strong opinions on complicated topics like economics, politics, religion, psychology. Topics you could study for years and still barely understand. And not only do they have strong opinions, they shame people who disagree. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion, but having that level of conviction over something you barely understand is the height of stupidity. So here's the anti-retard protocol. A set of rules to manage your own retardation whenever you feel disgust towards someone or you're being told something you don't know much about. This is a protocol to follow when any of these conditions are met. Number 1, you feel disgust towards someone. Number 2, you are being told something you don't really know much about. Step 1, acknowledge that there's something you likely don't understand. I mean, really. In the grand scheme of things, you likely understand very little about the world. Step 2, suspend emotional judgment. You need to switch from someone trying to label, trying to impose what you think is right, to someone who is an observer, an analyst. Because when you're being very emotional and you're immediately trying to insist that you're right, it makes it harder to actually think. Step 3, instead of saying this person or organization or decision is either evil or stupid, ask yourself, do you actually understand what drove the decision? If your answer goes back to calling the person or decision evil or stupid, you don't understand it well enough. You need to think deeper than that. You need to ask yourself, what benefits do they get? What punishments do they get? Or maybe they're not punished for it, hence why they do it. What is driving the person or people making the decision? Because people are driven by different things, right? Some people are driven by money, others by status or safety or self-expression. Are you able to predict their decision-making patterns? Because if not, then there's something you don't understand. If I had to summarize everything, the goal isn't to stop being a retard, it's to at least know when you are being one.